Most of you probably have a Google account already, but if you don't, I will show you how. But today I'm going to talk about if you take advantage of everything that comes free with a Google account. Hi, I am PixelPia, and I sat down to start planning my videos for November when it hit me that I use 15 apps on a daily basis that came free with the Google account. So I decided that I am going to start a series about the Google account and all the free apps that comes with Google. And today I'm going to show you how you can easily set up a personal Google account if you don't have one already. But I will also take a look at all the apps that comes with your Google account. But why do I recommend to use Google? Well, first of all, most of it is free, and free is good. They are all very accessible, both from my phone and my computer, and are very well integrated and work with each other. And as I will show you in a moment when we move over to the computer, I use the Chrome browser, which is part of the Google family. And with that browser comes a lot of extensions which make it possible to use many of the apps right from my browser. So without any further ado, let's move over to the computer and see what Google has to offer. So here we are at the computer at about.google/product. If we click Explore all products, we will see all the products that are offered for all. And out of this, there are a few that I use on a daily basis. For example, Calendar, Chrome browser, Google Docs, and the Drive, Gmail. I use Google Photos, and of course on my phone I use like Google Play and other of these, but let's just focus on the computer for now. I use Keep, I use Maps, and its alternative called Waze. And Sites is where you can build your own website. Snapseed is a very good photo editor that I use on my phone a lot. And here you have Waze, that is a complement or an alternative to Google Maps. And of course we have YouTube. But let's move down and look at under For Business. I actually use Blogger as well on my personal account, and this is a website where you can build your own blog. So as you can see, there are quite a lot of apps and programs you can use for free with your Google account. And while we are here, let's take a look at what if you are on an iPad or an iPhone. As you can see here in the App Store, they have a lot of these available even for an iPad or an iPhone. If you use a lot of the Google apps, I suggest that you also use the Chrome browser because they are very well integrated with each other. And if you look up here to the right top, I have a lot of extensions installed on my Chrome. I have Google Drive, so I can save things from the web right to my drive. And I have Google Keep. When I do research, if I find a website that has a lot of information, I can save that right into my Google Keep. And when I log into my Google Keep, I will have the URL to that specific website. Or I can copy short parts of a website and save as a note to Google Keep. I am originally from Sweden, so I have Translate here. Even though I have lived here since 2003, I sometimes need to translate Swedish expressions. And here we have one, husmanskost. So I can easily, wherever I am on the web, translate a word. And in this case, husmanskost is home cooking. So I would warmly recommend, if you are going to use many of the Google apps and programs that comes with your free account, that you also install and use Google Chrome. But now let's take a look at how you can set up your account. So now we're going to set up a basic personal Google account. So we go to accounts.google.com. And as I said, I already have several accounts. Instead of logging in here, I'm going to go to create account, and I can choose for myself or to manage my business. This is a personal account, so it's for myself. I need to put in my name, and if I want to create a Gmail account, I put in my account name I want for my Gmail here. Let's call this PixelPia test. But as you see, I can use my current email address instead if I already have an address. So I can create a Google account with or without Gmail. But in this case, I'm going to create a Gmail account as well. I need to create a password. And as you can see, PixelPia test didn't work. As I said, I have several accounts. So let's try PixelPia Learning. That seems to work. So let's go with that and hit next. Here they are asking for a phone number. You don't need to put your phone number, but for reasons I will show you in a little while, I like to have my phone number in there. And then you can have a recovery email address, another email address you have access to, which you can use in case you forget your password. I put in my birthday, and I can choose to have that visible for others or not later on in the setting. And I choose my gender. I can choose female, male, rather not say, or custom. And if you want to know why they need this information, you have a little link down here that opens in a new window where you can read all about why they need the information. And everything we put in right now can be changed later on. And we click next. Verify your phone number. That means when I hit send, they're gonna send a little text message to my phone with a verification code. And this is a one-time code that I put in here when I got it on my phone, and I hit verify. As you see, I could skip this for now and do it later. Then it comes to privacy terms. It is important, if this is your first time to creating a Google account, that you actually read all this. What it is you're agreeing to by setting up this free account. Since I have several accounts already, I am rather familiar with what it says, so I just click I agree. And here we are in my account. And as you can see, there are a lot of things we can go in and change and set up. In my next video, I will go into details about how to customize your account. And if you want to make sure you don't miss that, hit that little subscribe button and the bell underneath so you get notified. And if you have any wishes about what you want me to start on when it comes to all these free software and apps, let me know in the comments below. And remember, never stop learning.